what I was thinking about? Today is the first day of May, and we know what that means.
What do you mean?
Don't we? Oh, we don't?
What do you mean?
Now everybody got amnesia. May we got Mother's Day. We have my birthday. We have Memorial Day. I mean, we got a lot going on in May.
Money.
What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if it ain't about money, what you gonna do?
You know I expect a gift too for Mother's Day and my birthday.
You ain't my mama.
Ooh, okay, keep that in. Keep that in it.
I mean, real is real. I mean, you know, I'm a square you off, but you want to be my mama. I'm your daddy though, but you ain't my. But you ain't my mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop calling me Nina then.
Yeah. Nah, you know, it's an expensive month,
It is.
and on top of all of those M's, we gotta fly up north and go take care of business with Pops up there, you know. 90.
Wow.
You know. That's, I don't even know if I can call that a milestone. Like, what do you call that? Because that's more than miles.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
It's a blessing. That's what that is.
yeah, that's God given right there, you know. Nevertheless, we'll be in the house. You know.
I don't want us to stay away from what this conversation is about.
I know. I mean, I ain't gonna.
It's about me. It's always about me.
Yeah, you slid one in there. You know what I'm saying? You slid it in there. So okay, we'll start with Mother's Day. I appreciate that you a mother. No, I'm just. You my mother. But you know, here's what I appreciate is that when it comes to being a mother, and we're a blended family, right? You don't use that word step. You understand what I'm saying? Because stairs and steps are something you climb. And I think that's something that people use to divide.
You know, I'm not sure if people use it to divide because all my life I've used it until I met you and you actually, you know, went a little bit more in depth about it. You know, it was just a second nature thing to me, but, you know, nothing intentional or personal. But when you brought it to me and explained to me how you were raised and, you know, there was no separation between your brothers and your sisters, and you know, it shed some light on it. It meant a lot to me, and to be honest with you, from day one, your boys was my boys. Well, young men.
Yeah. And you know, they appreciated that. You know, but that again, that's a learned behavior because my family is a blended family, and you won't hear us using that term at all, you know, because blood don't make you family. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it makes you related by DNA or, you know, what have you, but it don't make you family. You know, and it's always been an elephant in the room, so to speak. You know, what do I call, you know, I got two fathers. You know what I'm saying? I got two mothers. I had three. God bless her soul. She passed. You know, I got into the habit of using the word step because everybody be like, hold up, you got 3 mamas, you got. It is what it is. If you don't understand, you just don't understand. But I'm not separating anything that was part of my upbringing, if that makes sense. So, Bill Tabb came into my life 2-3 years old. Don't know the date. I was young, right? He showed me so much, even though he spoke so little. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my birth father became more of a mentor as I got older, you know. And I had a lot of questions. You know, most people say, damn, you was confused. Nah, in the beginning, it was a little difficult because you know, as a kid, you want to know what's real and what's not, right? But as I got older, I realized that I was blessed to have 2 fathers, 3 mothers, because I could pick all of their brains. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I just can't. I have to separate it. Like if I'm on a job, right, and God forbid, you know, one of my fathers passed, then I have to elaborate on what's going on, because if God forbid May, and then next year May, I can't say my dad died, because they're gonna say, well, damn it, how many dads? You know. So in that case, I will use the term. But you know, I don't want to. I digress. You know,
Yeah, because you was going on, but you know, I wasn't going to stop you. I know that's a very sensitive topic for you. I know how you feel about family. One thing about you, you are the true term of a family man.
Well,
That need to take care of his wife for Mother's Day and her birthday.
Yeah, he's gonna get taken care of. I got a big backyard. And I just learned that if you bury somebody in your backyard, it becomes
listen, you
tax free.
You done said this a few times. We gonna get up off of that.
Nah, I need you. Shit. I got to have you around.
You know what's funny is that, I'm just joking because I'm grateful. Well, it kind of goes 2 ways. The people that know me from little know that I'm a spoiled brat. Get what I want, do what I want. Don't do that. Fix your face. But with that being said, I've always gotten what I wanted, whether it be from other people or getting it for myself. So these holidays that they make up, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that in our household, at least, it's not something that, we go crazy over, because we shower each other with gifts all year round.
Every day.
I'm always coming up in here with something for you.
Every day. And when it's like that, it makes for a better situation. I don't want to just think about you on Mother's Day. Right. I don't want to just think about you on Valentine's Day. I don't want to just think about you on the holidays, but there's a whole lot of other days in between, So you are part of my being at this point, you're part of my soul. So I got to think about you every day. Now, I ain't rich. Let's get the elephant in the room out the way. A lot of people, But anyway, Mother's Day, I got you. But let's just keep it clear now. You ain't.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you some of the things on my wish list.
Yeah, I wish too. But go ahead.
Never mind. You spoiled it. But anyway, we'll be in Jersey for my birthday. We're celebrating Big Bill's birthday, and that's all right with me. Um, yeah, we'll see what can happen.
We gonna figure it out. You know, I ain't. You know, Philly is where I'm from. You know, and it holds a special place in my heart today, and it always will. But my home is Florida. I feel like I gotta say that because, well, never mind. We're gonna figure it out.
You know what? Also, like, how are we forgetting with these birthdays so close together? Like, we should have been playing the damn lotto, see if we could hit for something, right? So we could.
A week apart
Right.
in a year.
We're gonna be twins for a week.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I feel like, and listen, we both crazier than cat shit. Let's just get that out the way. But
I won't confirm or deny.
it
but
works.
continue.
It works, right? It works. A week apart, the same sign.
That's crazy. Everybody asks me when I tell them that I'm a Gemini and my husband's a Gemini. They like, what? How does that work? And I'm like, perfect, because we know
already
each other.
know.
We know, right?
We already know.
What it is.
We know just by the energy when it's time to shut the hell up. And it's always been that way. What we are continuing to learn is how to have the hard conversation when one of us is feeling uneasy about something, as opposed to, look, I'm a, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I feel like I say it about you all the time, but you never said it about me, but I think it's true. I think I got that resting bitch face too. Do I?
Absolutely. Because, if you see us on the street, I mean, who walks around like this?
The girl
Nobody.
from last week in Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother conversation. But see, when you come from where I come from, you can't afford to walk around with it looking like you easy pickings, if that makes sense. Now, I ain't never claimed to be anybody's tough guy, this, that, and the third. But I'm a little different.
A little?
Yeah, I'm a little different. I haven't backed down from a challenge and any of that. I'm a little older now. And we got things out there that, put it this way, I have a lot to lose.
Right.
So the resting bitch face typically keeps people from bothering me, right? I'm a big dude. And most people who in their right mind don't want to climb the tallest tree. So it's worked for me. But it makes people think that we're unapproachable.
Yeah.
Which is,
Furthest thing from the truth.
it was hard for us to get used to, because our favorite question was, what's wrong with you? And when you ask me that question, it's gonna be something wrong with me. Because just because I'm not walking around looking like a ray of sunshine doesn't mean,
Well, I always look like a ray of sunshine, but carry on.
I'm gonna let you tell the people that, but I see you in the morning. And vice versa. But it works. And the best way I can describe it is, Temptations got a song called Ball of Confusion.
Never heard of it.
I'm gonna play it for you later on, but what works for us ain't gonna work for everybody, because we different.
Right.
We see things different. We overthink things more than the average person. You just ain't gonna tell us something and we gonna be like, oh, okay. Because that's just the way it is. But anywho, Memorial Day, the other money day, right? That's that weekend we going up top.
Yes. But that the good thing is that we're gonna lump all of that together, right?
Yeah. So we might as well, you know, my birthday is the week after.
We ain't even talking about June, so let's just stick to May, the 1st of May. Let me go blow my cinnamon in the front door so we can get some money.
Yes, you may. But yeah, man, we gonna have a good month.
When we going fishing, babe? I want to go fishing. Well, I want to go sit and watch y'all fish.
We can go fishing anytime. I just don't want to be practicing. So anybody know anything about fishing, you got to get up early in the morning. And anybody know anything about women, they don't want to get up early in the morning. So there's that conflict. You know what I'm saying? So we'll work it out. We'll go practice because that's all we're gonna do.
That's fine with me. I just want to sit by the water and enjoy.
Sitting in the morning sun. We'll be sitting in the evening come.
All right. American Idol tryouts.
But yeah, man, we got it under control. Don't fret about that. It's gonna be all good.
All right, I'm gonna be expecting something.
You know, we're gonna work it out.
Perfume.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Get you some of that fishbowl water.
That's terrible.
Old turtle. If
water.
you like fishing,
old turtle
like as much as I,
water.
I had you walking around here like a big ass catfish around
That's
here.
terrible.
Anyway, y'all, we got to go, man. But we gonna holler, man. Listen, don't forget to like and subscribe, man.
To the YouTube page, it's free.
And guess what? It's free. Because we don't like to spend no kind of money. It's free, man. Just appreciate it.
Come check us out.
All day.
Fat Boy and T.
We holler.